Hello and welcome to Mythic Tales, a tabletop RPG podcast with me, Alex, your DM for today. And I am playing along with, if you want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Isaac.
And I'm Eli.
And we are doing a one-shot today. It is sci-fi, kind of inspired by some sci-fi movies and stuff that you'll probably recognize. So with that, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. The year is 3157. We are seeing almost like a kind of static television across the world. A bunch of people all over the globe are watching. And on it is a news reporter. And they are saying, I am Fatima Porter of USC News reporting live from inside the Emerton Space Facility, where the world's largest ship will be taking off on Earth's most important mission to continue the existence of humanity. We all know Earth is running dangerously low on resources, and we will be inhospitable in a few short years. This ship, named the Ark, houses 10 million cryopods, taking randomly selected people from a global lottery. Along with some of Earth's smartest minds, engineers, medical professionals, and anyone else necessary to build our future on Gerd. Gerd is the best chance of our survival, discovered in 3020. It has a very similar atmosphere to Earth, and photos taken 50 years ago shows there might be flora and fauna similar to Earth. Upon touchdown, the Ark will act as the first city of Gerd. The ship has enough housing for 10 million lucky souls aboard the ship and room for the population to grow. There's also malls, recreational centers, and enough food to last 5 years. Here comes the crew now that'll be piloting the ship. We can see Captain Rosini Mondesir. She was a captain in the Air Force for 8 years and fought in the Battle of New San Francisco. And now comes Anthony McCoy, one of the top medical professionals in the world. He made nanobots and pufferfish mainstream in the medical industry. Jonathan Williams, who will be the person behind the wheel and steering this vessel.
No one steers better than me, bro.
He stirred up some anger from the prolific pilots around the world when seemingly a nobody came out of nowhere to get the job. Next, Rahim El-Shahidi, who started their own professional security services at 16, and 6 years later is now providing security for probably their most important client ever. Here comes the head engineer, Paul Carter, who miraculously solved global warming.
I'm smart.
Now, Jerome Baldwin, who is, and we cut away from the television, and we are now following you guys as you are walking down the hallway, entering the elevator, and on your way up into the bridge. And as you're in the elevator, Captain Rosini says, this is the moment we've all been trading for. Every choice in our lives led us here. It's a sad day, but also historic. We will be the ones to colonize on a new planet out in deep space, and further the future of humanity. The elevator doors open to a walkway, leading you into the bridge. You've all done VR tests and simulation training and practice runs for this mission, but this is your first time actually walking onto the physical bridge itself. You all find your seats, buckle yourselves in, and a roll call check starts going around the room from mission control, and you can hear people saying, all systems clear. As in your headset, Jonathan, you hear, helmsman, are all systems clear? And I'm going to need you to roll an investigation check.
Okay.
If you got a one, that would be horrible.
That'd be so bad.
First roll of the game.
Alrighty. Better be. There we go. 15.
Dude, I read that as 21. I'm like, 21!
I thought I said that too.
All right. So as you're flipping through the switches and stuff and checking all the monitors, everything seems to be good.
Alrighty. Looks good, guys.
All right. And then they continue on, and then eventually, what's your name? Paul.
Me?
Yeah.
You hear in your headset, engineering, all clear? I'm going to need you to roll investigation.
Oh, wait, skills, right?
No. It's. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skills. +5?
Nice.
13.
All right. Everything seems all good on your end.
Okay, guys, we're all good.
All right. And all the checks finishes. Captain Rosani says, all systems are go. Launching in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Jonathan and your co-pilot next to you start activating all the switches, turning on the engines as the ship begins to rattle. 5, 4, 3. And smoke and dust from the engines below you eventually start making their way up to the top, covering some of the outside of the windows. 2, 1, blast off. And the force of the ship is much more aggressive than what you were all training for. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
As just this incredible force of this massive ship, you're all pushed into the back of the chair.
We all just go flying.
Immense gravity pressure being put on your bodies.
13.
Oh, here we go. There it is. 6.
Okay.
No. No.
You just get
Just out of the ship.
We're all dead.
So, Paul, you kind of, like all this force being put on you, you kind of, your vision starts getting slightly blurred. Your vision starts going a little bit dark, but you're able to push past it. As Jonathan, it's just too much for you. Like at the point of leaving the atmosphere, you kind of start passing out a bit.
No.
I got this. I can stay conscious.
I picture our eyelids just getting like torn back into our head.
Like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So the co-pilot starts taking control of most of the stuff.
Not the co-pilot.
As Jonathan is passed out in his seat, you guys exit the atmosphere and are in space.
What about everyone else on this ship?
Everyone else seems fine.
Am I still asleep?
Everyone
yes.
else is just like built different. Well, that's amazing.
So the co-pilot starts, actually, what's their name? Jerome. They start setting the path to the planet and activating autopilot. It is smooth sailing as the ship is now in 0G. Kind of start feeling a weightlessness until eventually you hear over just the intercom of the spaceship, you hear the ship's AI, artificial gravity has been activated. And then similar weight as to Earth activates as you're all kind of bounce back down into your chairs, and any loose flying pencils or whatever all crash onto the floor.
Yeah, well, you're just like the whole time.
Just slumped over.
He like just slams onto
Go ahead
the
and
floor.
roll another Constitution saving throw.
No, he's gonna like fall and die.
To see if you can wake up.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, okay. You slowly start waking back up from the sudden jolt of the gravity being turned back on.
That's a relief.
Captain Rosani says, well, the course has been set, autopilot is on, everything seems to be good to go. Seems like we can go on into our cryopods. So is there anything you guys want to do before you go into cryosleep?
I don't know. Guess I'll check my watch, see what time it is now, and compare that to when I'm up.
With my goggle stuff, like, or like contacts lens stuff, would I be able to like see just time? Like, could I just
What?
see the time with my contacts lenses built into my eyes?
You just have glasses that grasp the concept of time.
Yeah, I have stuff that makes me like have like night vision.
It's like
I'm ready
like,
to hop into
smart
the sleeping
glasses.
chamber.
It's about like 5:30, I think, p.m.
Okay.
So you guys start entering your cryo chambers. As you guys would know, the plan for this mission is that you go into cryo sleep, and you would essentially be sleeping 100 years at a time.
Whoa.
This is a 2,000 year long mission.
Whoa.
So you will essentially be spending 200 days on this ship, waking up 100 days, or sleeping 100 years each time.
Okay. So we're just jerking into the future, just going crazy.
Kind of, yeah. It's essentially you just waking up, making sure that the ship is still on the correct path, nothing is damaged, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So you all enter your cryopods as it starts getting cold, almost unbearably cold, until eventually you are asleep and don't notice anymore.
I'm asleep again for the second time in 15 minutes.
It feels like just a regular night's sleep for you, and you are waking back up as your body starts slowly warming back up. The kind of fog in the cryo chamber starts leaking out as it opens up. Is there anything you guys want to do on your technically second day?
Check the time and what day it is.
Guess I'm Helm, so I'm gonna check the wheel, make sure we're still on course and all that,
All right, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay.
What day is it?
If I can find it. There we go.
It would be the year 3257, 100 years later. It is 6 a.m.
Got a natural 20, 23.
Nice.
So yeah, everything looks to be good. You seem to be a few days behind schedule, but nothing significant seems to be wrong.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do, engineer?
Maybe just kind of just walk around the whole ship to just see stuff and see if anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
14.
So you kind of just walk around the ship, going into the different rooms and stuff, and checking to see if there's any damage. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Everything seems to be good.
Okay, cool.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up to the captain that, it seems we're a few days behind schedule, but aside from that, we're good. But just to give him an idea what's going on.
All right. They say that's probably not too much of a problem. There's bound to be some errors in our calculations and stuff on a journey this big.
Alrighty.
Anything else you guys want to do, or back to cryo sleep?
Sleepy time.
Okay.
Well, what do you need to
I was
do?
just gonna say, have a conversation with other people. Since it's been a while.
Yeah, there's a lounge room. You guys can play games, play cards, or anything.
Sure, let's play cards.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll accompany him.
All right. So the two of you go into the lounge room. Where there's a bunch of tables. There's a TV with only DVDs and stuff that you could watch on there that you brought along with the ship, which are 100 years out of date now.
That's crazy.
And there is a table with a bunch of board games and stuff, and you guys want to play cards?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys bring out a deck of cards, and Jerome will be joining you. Raheem El-Shahidi, the security officer, will join, and Tarek.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, okay, guys, I practiced this, I guess, many, many years ago. It's a magic trick that before we start playing, I want to show you guys.
Let's see what you got, Tarek says.
So the magic trick is gonna be the one that we do in real life regularly, where, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Which one?
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Sleight of hand. 12. So I accidentally rolled a religion check, natural 20. Yeah, but so I say pick a card, and then I show it to everyone. So and I say only one person gets to pick a card. Who wants to do it?
Rahima says, I'll do it.
Okay. So then I say, pick a card.
All right.
Okay.
And she flips cards kind of slightly right of the middle.
Okay. And then I say, put it at the top of the deck. I'll look away.
All right. She forgot to bring my things here. My dice. I roll it on
Imagine
here.
if I failed miserably.
Okay.
It's like, oh, that's so incredible.
She puts the card on top.
Okay. So then I'm gonna shuffle the deck so the card is not on the top anymore. So then I shuffle it, and then I grab the card at the top, wink, then show it to everyone and say, "Was this your card?" Which is not their card, obviously, but like.
Well, with your sleight of hand.
But it's the one where I show it and then they're like, no. So then I put it down and then I snap and then.
So you're intentionally, it's intentionally not their card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I show it and I say, "Is this your card?"
No, that's not my card.
Okay, so then and then I say, "Oh,
What a loser."
That's not good." And then I put the card down on the table. Then I pull another card out and I say, "Is this your card?" Intentionally again, not their card.
Nope.
Okay, and then I say, "Okay, well, and then I snap and then I say, "Look at the card that I placed on the table."
What? Wait. Yeah, that's my card. How did you do that?
Magic. Wow.
You're good.
Everybody's just in awe. They're just like,
In Oz.
oh, imagine if like
and
I
then-
cheated with the trick since I have like gadget nice stuff, so I could see what the card was from the very beginning. Like I could see through.
You just duplicate the card.
Yeah, every card in the deck is that card.
Rahima says, are we gonna play cards or not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right. Go ahead and just roll a straight d20.
Oh, that's everyone. Self. There we go.
I just did that to everyone. Self.
16.
I rolled a horrible thing, so I'm glad that I can do it again to self. 20! Woo!
Yeah. So I got 16.
All right.
Boy got a 20 because he's just too cool like that.
You got a 6.
But then I rolled it to myself.
Oh, that's the second time.
No!
You can't
no,
roll twice.
don't
You don't
do
have an
this.
advantage on this.
Don't do this to me.
So since you had the cards first, Paul, would you be the dealer, or would you have passed the cards to the person next to you to deal?
Sure, I'll pass the cards.
I do magic,
So-
I don't deal.
So that would be Jerome on your left. Jerome deals out the cards. I'm not going to go over the specifics. We're not actually playing cards here. We're just doing this based on your rolls of how good you do. So we're going to fast forward through the card game. Rahima folds in the middle. Jerome, a few hands later, also folds. But Tariq stays in. And Paul with a 6, do you want to fold or are you going to stay in?
Which one?
I'll do the second one.
You're going to stay in?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think you know how to play cards. It's okay.
It
I
comes
don't
to
know.
the end of the hand. Everyone reveals their cards. Tariq, Jonathan, and Paul, you reveal your cards. Tariq kind of seems a little bit upset, slams the cards down. As Jonathan, you are the clear winner of this hand.
I look at him.
Got you guys.
I look at him and say, "Hey, I do magic. I don't play cards."
That's on you.
No. No. No.
As long as you don't use that magic to win this game. Tariq says.
I could.
I don't know. I think he lost pretty bad.
No, I lost.
He did
pretty
this time.
good. I lost pretty good. Okay, let's play again.
All right. Jerome passes the cards to his left to Rahima as she starts dealing out the shuffling and then dealing out the cards.
I'm gonna stand up and say, you know what? I'm gonna go while the going's hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna walk out.
Are you kidding me? You leave just like that? You retire after you win?
Hey. Yeah.
You're just like, I'm retired.
I'll keep my win streak, thank you, for the next 100 years.
Well, okay then, Rahima says, dealing out the cards.
Well, if you're leaving, then you'll miss the win streak.
I'm just out the room already.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll another just straight d20.
Are you kidding me? I'm sad.
What did you get?
9.
Oh.
All right. So as the hands are dealt out, fast forwarding once again, everyone stays in this time. Okay. Everyone stays in, and at the end, you all reveal your cards. As Jerome has the worst cards, the worst hand. Paul, you have the second worst hand.
I slam my head on the desk.
And then Rahima and Tariq, they reveal both of their hands, and it's close, but Tariq beats Rahima by just one extra card.
I say, okay, we're playing again.
All right, so you guys sit around the table and play a bit. Jonathan, is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna... I guess I'm just like, I don't know, hanging out, watching movies and stuff, but I'm gonna come and look back over at them and say, hey, guys, it's getting kind of late, or, you know, whatever that means.
It was 6 a.m. when we started.
Yeah, you've been
Well,
playing for
guys
12
doing
hours.
The check and stuff. It's been a few hours and stuff. It's been a while.
Nah, I say we, you know, get our sleep for the next century, but that's just my call. That's all.
The next century. Well, do you agree that this is a little depressing?
I don't know. I feel like Sleeping Beauty.
You need a kiss?
I'll pass.
Okay.
All right, so you guys playing, hanging out until it starts getting into the late night. Although it's hard to tell. The ship's lighting in here mimics Earth's day-night cycle. So you're able to tell from the lighting itself as it starts dimming that it's getting later in the day.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, I said, well, thanks for playing. I'm gonna catch some Z's. I better be off.
Get some.
They all join you, and they all start heading back into the cryopods.
I'll check the helm once more.
Yeah, no, I'll check the ship just in general, the whole thing.
Okay, you're gonna do one last like perimeter check.
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Well,
both of you roll investigation.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do the same. Hey! I got 21, but
I
not
got
a natural 20.
11.
I did not get a natural 20.
All right. Everything seems to be good.
All right.
Okay, cool, nice.
Gonna turn in for the next.
We're gonna wake up and everything's gonna be on fire.
All right, so you guys all, once again, that cold almost just slightly gets unbearable until you're out and kind of just a numb sleep. And once again, it feels like just a regular night's sleep. You wake up another 100 years later, kind of do your same stuff, go about the day, checking everything, playing some cards, other board games and stuff, until eventually it comes back to nighttime. You kind of do this a few days, and it is on what would it be? 199. One last sleep before you get to Gerd, your new home world. You go to sleep the night before, or 100 years before, just like normal, until waking up this time doesn't feel the same. That slow warming of your body doesn't come. It is incredibly cold. The fog doesn't seem to fade away as easily. The glass covering of the cryopod doesn't open, as you guys are kind of stuck inside the cryopods.
I'm an engineer. I can fix this.
Well, first I need you both to roll a Constitution saving throw.
A what? A what?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You better be in space with Markiplier. He can save this.
I can fix this.
12.
19.
All right. Give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. I need to get my dice.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm easily gonna fix this, dude. So good.
Mhm.
I'm the best on this ship.
Now that we're on break, it's time for a sponsor.
This video is sponsored by merch.
I think you just doxed yourself, bro. Oh!
Oh man.
No, this video is sponsored by Raycon. And Raid Shadow Legends.
Don't forget about honey.
Yeah. And also...
Alright.
Yo.
We were talking about this podcast sponsors.
Yeah.
Got a lot.
How are the dice coming along there?
Good.
Very nice.
What color are the dice?
Black.
Are you guys excited for Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm rolling terribly.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Hey, if I manage to get out of this, I can probably fix the rest of this stuff.
When you said the dice rolling
my
was going to be very bad.
Oh no. What's happening?
I am rolling awfully. Oh my
Awful?
god.
So like me when I died.
I don't think we're all making it
The
out.
highest roll in all of that was a 12.
Oh!
What was the lowest?
1.
Okay, kind of figured.
Okay. So the two of you wake up. Incredibly cold. You see in the cryopod. So you guys are in the kind of bottom left cryopod.
Okay.
And just to the left is Paul. Jonathan, you're kind of in the middle one with this section of 3 in this corner. And then on the right would be Jerome, the co-pilot. You guys are stuck in your thing, fogged up glass. What are you doing?
Well,
Incredibly cold.
I think to myself, I'm an engineer. I can get out of this.
That's a fair point.
Go ahead and roll with your Tinker's tools, whatever that would be.
Where do I find that? Inventory?
You should have Tinker's tools in your inventory, I think. Yeah, or
Please
maybe not.
looking for
I do
those-
not. I have 0 equipment instead. Should
Actually, you wouldn't have them anyway in the cryopod.
Yeah, that's fair.
I?
Do we have like any clothes on, or are we bare?
Yeah, you in the cryopods you do have like a skin tight, almost leathery like suit that you wear.
Is there anything like in the pod that we could use to break out, or like an emergency release button?
Wait a minute.
Anything along those lines?
There is kind of an emergency latch, kind of like above your head. As the cryopods are like slightly slanted, so it's like you're almost in between laying down and standing.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to pull the latch.
All right, go ahead and roll. That would be.
I'll do the same.
Just roll a regular dexterity check.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a 4.
I got a 22.
Is that a natural?
No.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan, you're kind of reaching up there. You have to stretch your arms kind of a little bit, and you just can't quite feel where that latch is.
Numb fingers.
You've worked on these. You've kind of helped fix them and even build some of these for the ship. You grab one of those latches and you're able to pull it right down, knowing exactly where it is.
I got 22.
It gets kind of stuck and like it's slowly opens, and it only opens like halfway, but you're able to kind of squeeze your way out.
How about me? I got 22.
No, that is you.
Yeah, that is you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I
that you said Jonathan.
No, you said Paul.
He did? Okay.
Yeah. I guess I like see him getting out of his pod.
It's too foggy. You can't see out of the glass.
Okay.
It's all fogged up in there.
I'm gonna look around.
So you see, all of the cryopods are closed except for two. The cryopod that would be Terex, and Ishiwana, who is one of the other engineers that works with you.
Dirty traitors.
They're evil.
Her cryopod is open. Ishiwana is there. She's cold. She kind of has like a blanket over her, just kind of sitting down next to her pod, trying to warm up a bit. All the other cryopods are shut.
I'm gonna look at them and say, "You little poo!"
At who?
The whoever's sitting there.
It's
Ishiwana.
Yeah.
She's just kind of with the blanket over her shoulders. Just, it's so cold.
I say, "Shut up! I got these contacts, lenses. I'm fine here. I'm probably like super shivering, like."
Yeah, you're doing a little bit better than her. You're not quite as cold as she is, but
probably
like you're kind of able to move a little bit, slightly more comfortably.
I'm just like, do you know what's going on?
You're red with rage.
No, not yet.
Not.
Also, with you getting out, you now notice all the lights in here. They're not just on normally. All the lights are red, kind of flashing.
I have night vision too, so I can see like stuff pretty cool.
You have plot convenience.
Nice. I do though. We planned that. I can see 60 feet ahead perfectly. So
Okay,
yeah.
so
Can
what are you
I
doing?
hear them out there, like talking and stuff?
Because of the way these are made, you can hear like muffling noises, but you can't quite make out what they're saying or who they are.
I'm gonna just tap on like the pod, like the glass a little bit.
All right, Paul, you hear some banging coming out of Jonathan's pod.
I look to the right and I'm gonna run there.
All right, it's right, like just to the left. Wait, for you, it's just to your right.
Okay.
So you get there, you notice it's all fogged up in there. You can just kind of barely see through the fog handling in there.
I'm gonna bang
You
back.
seem to be awake.
I'm gonna bang back.
All right, Jonathan, you hear a banging noise on the glass
Tap,
on the outside.
tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, do we know Morse code?
I don't think I would personally.
I probably would since I'm an engineer.
Yeah, you maybe, but I don't know if you would.
I'm gonna say, can you hear me in Morse code? Can you hear me in Morse code?
I just knocked twice.
I'm just gonna take that as a yes. Okay.
I just assume he's knocking on the.
So, I'm gonna try to help him. Help him out of this thing.
So is there like a release on the outside too?
Yeah.
And I could probably just easily grab that.
Yeah, it would actually probably be easier for you on the outside, being able to just kind of find the latch. On the outside, it's more kind of under the cryopod as you pull the latch, and immediately it kind of just opens up slightly as all the fog disperses outside, and then slowly again, just kind of only halfway opening.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Jonathan, is that you?
Yeah, thanks. The latch was stuck. Fingers are numb. Couldn't get it.
What? Do you know what's happening?
Do I look like I know what's happening?
The lights are red, flashing out here, and there's this person. I forgot their name, but they're sitting in a blanket.
I can see that. You okay, Ishiwana?
Yeah, doing better.
What do we do?
Well, all the other ones are still closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to, I don't know, the nearest one and pull the like safety latch.
You open it, the person that's in there just
Yeah, I'm
falls
kind of
out.
expecting that.
Yeah, so your nearest one, what I said it was Rahima, I think.
Something like that. The captain out yet?
No.
I'm gonna say, Paul, you go and get the captain.
How would I know which one the captain's
I
in?
mean, we'd probably,
Well, you would know.
yeah,
Okay.
just see him.
Okay.
It's just labeled. The
I'll
captain.
open that one. Then the captain.
So you both are able to open it with Paul showing you, Jonathan, where the latch is and stuff. You get Rahima's pod open as she kind of slowly steps out. She seems to have like the cryo freeze still almost covering her body. It never thawed out quite completely.
Ooh.
She doesn't necessarily look hurt, but she's taking her steps very slowly. And then Paul, you open up the captain's pod as she steps out, and she kind of, as she's trying to talk to you, she's talking almost a little bit louder than normal, and her speech seems kind of a little odd.
I say, are you okay?
What? I can't hear.
And then I give a thumbs up and nod my head.
As an engineer, you would know that if there is some kind of failure with cryo freeze, there are side effects. One of them being is deafness.
I look down with sadness and nod and shake my head.
And typically, it's only temporary.
While he's doing this, I'm just gonna keep unlatching the other pods.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're kind of.
So wait, everybody else is in cryo freeze too, right? Like the passengers.
Yeah, the passengers are in indefinite cryo freeze until you guys arrive on the planet.
Okay, I see. Jeez, that's crazy.
We're kind of like breaking them out mid, because they're supposed to wake up peacefully, but we're kind of just breaking them out while they're still in cryo.
Well, you're waking up the crew.
Yeah.
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 So all of their cryo freezes malfunctioned like yours did.
Oh, this is bad.
So as you start waking up everyone else, Jerome, the co-pilot, he wakes up and his entire body, he says that his entire body is numb. He can't feel anything.
I say, well, that's not good.
Clearly.
And Anthony, you open up his pod. He's a medical officer, and he seems to be kind of hurt as the cryo freezing like barely thawed at all for him, as he is kind of still stuck to the back of the thing as he pulls off his skin, getting pulled off of his body, left behind on the thing.
Jeez.
On the backboard.
We should have been like.
Once again, Tarek, the other medic, is not there. And then Elwyn, the other engineer, is also numb. I can't believe I rolled so bad for these people. And Ella, the other security, is slowed as well.
Yushiwana, did you see Tarek go anywhere?
His pod was open before mine.
Well, in the like hallway stuff, can I see anything with my vision?
So in the cryo chamber room, there are 4 doors, one on each wall. So there's the north door that leads past the conference room into the bridge. There is the east door that leads into the life support, south that leads into the elevator, and then the west door that leads into the medic room. So which one are you looking down?
Medic room.
Yeah, makes sense.
You look down there, it's same, it's just the red flashing lights.
Okay, I'm gonna say, wish me luck, guys.
Hold on, before you go, is there Wait, I guess first I should ask: is there any sort of like? I mean, do we have like a stove or anything? Because half the people are like frozen.
You're gonna set them on a stove?
No.
no, I'm just...
The lounge does have some just like recreational heaters and stuff, but there is also, where is it? In the mess hall, there is like a kitchen there that has like an actual stove and stuff.
Okay. So since half you guys are frozen solid, I propose first things first. We head to the lounge, warm ourselves up, then discuss what's going on from there.
So I'm just leaving, right?
Can't do anything if you're frozen, right?
Okay. Do I have anything?
No, I said before you go. I was.
Oh,
I
I think I should just go before anything.
At this point, you hear over the intercoms the ship's AI. Ship's oxygen levels depleting.
No. Wait,
80%.
do I have anything? Do I have anything on me?
Wait, 10%?
80.
80. Okay. Who would be the one to special? That'd be like an engineer thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yushiwana, are you in a state to handle that?
I can try, but it might be a 2-person job.
Okay. Paul, can you go with?
Sure, why not?
Our cat
All right.
climbed up on the
rail,
so
yeah.
Isaac got him down. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are going through the east door to the life support.
Okay.
The two, just them? Or
Well, the two of them and anyone else that would like to accompany.
okay. I say while they do that, I'm gonna say anybody who wants to come to the lounge with me, let's go.
Everyone just comes. They're like, I'm cool.
Pretty much all of them go. The captain, who is the only, the only deaf one.
Yeah, I'll help
She's
her
kind
out.
of just looking at everything and just following where the
You
biggest
can
crowd
write
is going.
stuff
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Yeah, do we have like pen and paper or anything? Alright.
Yeah, you could find that.
Yeah, I'll just say like you wanna like come to the lounge to warm up or something and like, discuss.
She
what's
said
going
yes.
on. Okay, cool.
All right, so Paul and Ishiwana, you go to the door and you put your hand on the palm scanner to open up the door to the life support, and the door seems stuck.
I see.
Not like it's locked, like it's trying to open, but it almost seems like there is something physically stopping it from being able to open.
Great. Okay. Well.
And there are windows on the doors, but the windows are like almost completely covered in like black. You can't see through them.
But I have. Will my contacts lens stuff, eye stuff thingies? Can they do anything?
You can see 60 feet in the dark, but you cannot see through this.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's dark. It seems like there is something physically covering the windows.
I say, well, looks like we have a traitor.
Let's hope not. So the only other way to get into the life support room would be through the lounge.
Okay.
So
I
going
say-
through the north door, as you kind of catch up with the group and you kind of follow. Is that where you're going, Jonathan, to the lounge?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
to like warm up in there with
Yeah.
yeah.
So you kind of follow along with them entering the lounge.
Okay.
Again, it seems like the entire ship has the red flashing lights, and every so often the ship's AI still pops in with oxygen levels are depleting. So as you walk your way through the lounge to the other side of the room, as Jonathan and the rest of the people kind of just group together and get all the little kind of recreational space heaters and stuff.
I'm just gonna say what's going on. I'm gonna ask them that since they're following us.
The door is broken.
Huh.
So we're going here to try to find another way to get through. Bye.
So how many of us in the group are like okay enough to go with them?
The way that I rolled, Ishiwana is the only one besides you two.
Okay, so me as well.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say I'll come with you guys.
I reach out my hand to give him a high five.
Fingers still numb. That hurt.
But they're numb. How would they
Yeah,
hurt?
Haven't you ever like hit something numb and it feels
pins
like
and
weird
needles.
and tingly? It hurts. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when you're cold and you
Yeah.
hit your ear. Oh, that's horrible. I forgot about that. Oh,
All
okay.
right, so you're joining them.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go through the other side of the lounge through that door as it opens up, going through the hallway.
I say, we're just kind of leaving everyone there.
Well, yeah, they're just warming up.
Do you think that they can handle themselves if there's a traitor on board?
I don't think anybody's gonna target them right now, even if they are.
We got a sussy Bach on board.
Well, they're kind of the main crew, so who else would they try to target?
It's a fair point. Let's just hope that they're warm enough by the time anybody gets there.
Well, we got a deaf captain, so let's hope that everyone's good.
All right. So you guys walk up to the life support door. That opens easily as you walk in. The lights seem to be a little bit dimmer in here, even like the red lights they're flashing.
But can I see everything fine?
Yeah, you can see fine. I mean, it's a little weird with the flashing lights. Like it's kind of like, oh, you can see good. Oh, that's bright. Oh, you can see good. Oh, that's bright. Because it doesn't quite flip that fast, like your night vision to normal
Could I
vision.
like break the flashing light that's specifically in that room?
There's a lot. It's a lot. It's like a bunch of small lights all along the ceiling,
Oh,
which
that's
is about 10
horrible.
feet up.
Okay.
So the life support room, there's a bunch of like computers and tables and other kind of like sciencey equipment stuff, and there's a bunch of it almost looks like tubes filled with water with like a bunch of bubbles going through it and stuff. Nothing specifically in here seems damaged. Go ahead and roll. I guess it would just be another investigation check. As you would know that you could look onto the computer to see what kind of damage there is and where it's coming from throughout the ship.
You know, while they're doing this, I'm just going to be standing guard like by the door because that's kind of the only thing I'm going to be useful with in here.
I got a 9.
So Jonathan, you go ahead and roll an perception check.
Okay.
You got a 9?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do advantage because you do have Ishiwana here helping.
Okay.
For perception. What is it? What do you need to do?
Advantage.
Oh, doesn't
just
that
roll
just
again.
mean he rolls twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
15, okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
What did you roll for perception?
I just did 17.
70, okay. So as you're keeping an eye out, and Paul, you and Ishiwana are on the computers trying to figure out where the damage is coming from, and you're seeing like errors and stuff. The first thing you do notice is that there seems to be an error in hallway 9, some kind of oxygen leak in there. And you continue searching to see if there's anything else. Jonathan, as you're kind of just looking through the room, keeping an eye out down the hallway and stuff, you do see up on the ceiling, kind of in a corner, there is like this almost black inky liquid that's kind of just dripping from the ceiling.
Guys, we got some black ooze. 12 o'clock.
Okay. No, not good. I'm gonna ask Jonathan really quick. I say, how well can you see here?
Not very. It's pretty dark.
Okay. I say, do you want to take a contact?
You can see kind of okay because of the red flashing lights.
Oh,
You
okay.
get like
But
glimpses of like being able to see.
Would I be able to give him like one of the contacts lenses?
Well, why? Hold on.
Because
What's
then
that?
you
No.
could see perfectly.
There's multiple reasons. One, eye goo and eye goo causes infections, so you would know that you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want someone else
but what
wearing your
if
contact.
they're like
There might be
super
some
high
more
tech?
black goop than just the
Even if
stuff
they're
we're
high
seeing
tech,
on
they're
the
still in
ceiling.
your eyes.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, I think you should come and look at this real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Might be able to identify the substance.
Okay. I take a look.
All right. Go ahead and roll I guess just a wisdom check. Or intelligence, whichever one.
Tell it.
Venom's on the ship.
Why aren't they appearing?
I can't remember. Like, one of them is like book smarts, the other one is like
Wisdom,
street smarts,
there
and I
we
don't
go.
remember which.
I got a 20, but not natural.
Okay.
It's an
Uh,
unnatural 20.
So it almost seems like oil almost, like the like deep black oil that they would use for the ship and stuff, and there is something else almost kind of mixed into it though that makes you think it's not oil, although it has a similar quality to it.
I'm looking at it as well while he's doing this.
Would I be able to like grab something and put it under like like a microscope thingy?
Not in here. There is some science stuff, but if you wanted to get like an actual like microscopic look at it, you'd have to go into the science lab.
What about with my eyes?
Nothing really shows up with your eyes. It doesn't really like notify you about anything on there.
Okay. Well, what if we stretch it to see if anything comes out of it?
It is almost like slimy, like it does kind of stretch and it kind of turns like almost tendrily kind of look to it.
We
as it
got
stretches out.
aliens on board.
Venom's on the ship. It's the symbiote.
No.
Do you notice anything unusual about this?
It's definitely not oil.
Okay.
It is moving a little bit.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I guess that in itself is unusual.
Yeah. I think we got aliens on board.
Aren't you a man of science or whatever?
We got stuff mixed into this that somehow turned it lifelike.
As you guys are having this conversation, Ishiwana, still on the computer looking for stuff, she announces, it looks like we have some damage on the outside of the ship.
Not good.
If we want to repair that, we're going to have some people do a spacewalk.
Wait a minute. That, right when she says that, I'm gonna run to the helm to check that. Like, what's going on there?
You just leave.
Yeah.
So you're checking the
Like
if
to
you're on
make
the
sure we're
correct course
still
and
on
stuff?
course, because if there's damage, I'm assuming that means we've either hit something
Or
Yeah.
aliens came.
Yeah.
Or
or something else.
All right. Roll investigation check.
Okay. 10.
10.
Yeah.
Everything seems okay.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna come back. All right. Just had to check the helm real quick. It looks okay, I suppose.
And
Wait.
the time that he would have spent going to the helm and coming back, it's kind of a journey. It takes like probably 10 minutes. If you would want to go back on the computer or
we're
just
gone and dead.
Ishiwana is tapping away on the computer. She also finds that there is damage in Hall 2.
Hall 2. I say, well, I can come with.
Ishiwana says, it might be more important to fix the external damage first.
I don't want to do this.
It seems to be on the outside of the command room. We could, in theory, close off the command room and just wait until we get home in 100 years, but I don't know if the damage would survive a 100-year journey.
We won't. We could always just wait 100 years until we're old. Very, very old.
So at this point, Jonathan, you'd be coming back.
Okay.
In the helm, can you see outside?
Just kind of the front, yeah. You have there's a giant window that covers the.
What if I
front of the
went
ship.
there with my vision?
You have been there before, and I'll tell you, it's just space.
But like now with the stuff here and like the stuff on the ship, would I be able to see anything?
You want to walk over to the bridge?
Sure.
All right, I'll come along with you. Does Ishi want to come in too?
I think she probably decides to stay at the lounge with the rest of the people and try to
Okay.
warm up a bit. You guys can probably handle this yourself, so I don't think you need me. I'm not much help with a lot of this other stuff.
Hopefully we'll be fine.
Okay, I look at Jonathan and I say, so, how is it waking up?
Not great.
Yeah, I kind of wish that we didn't wake up.
Wow, that's dark.
No, I don't mean that way. No. You mean no? At least not today.
Okay, I know what you mean. Let's just go check on the bridge.
All right. So as you reach the bridge, what are you trying to do?
You said you wanted to look out, right?
Yeah.
You're just looking out into space.
Yep.
Are you trying to check on like the damage that's been done to the ship?
Yeah, because since I have like vision stuff, I can check out and see.
The way the windows are oriented, you can only see like out the front. You can't see like there's no thing to really like kind of look back at the ship.
Okay, we're breaking the window.
Because it's almost like think like torpedo shaped the ship. So it's kind of just out in the front and then kind of goes back.
Was there like a damage analysis thing that you can find anywhere on the ship? Like anything that kind of details?
That's kind of what he just did.
Oh, okay.
In the life support room.
I see.
What was the one guy's name that was gone?
It was Tarek, the guy you were playing poker with.
I said we should probably find Tarek. You think because what's he doing?
I don't know. We'll get to that later.
Later, what if he's causing this?
He could be, but I mean, I don't know where to find him, and we got some more pressing matters. The oxygen, was that fixed? Are we still like leaking, or are we good to go?
No, it physically needs to be fixed in Hall 9, Hall 2, and the outside of the command room. The outside of the ship.
I see. Okay. I guess first things first, could go for the oxygen in one of the halls. He already wasn't.
Ishiwana did mention that it might be more pressing to fix the outside because that seems to be the biggest damage.
I see.
So that's where the majority of the oxygen leaking is from. There are what are they called? Like airlocks, both in the life support, which would probably be the closest to the command room external, and then there's also the medic room has an airlock that you can get out of.
What about with spacesuits and stuff? We won't be able to breathe out in space.
Yeah, there are spacesuits in the life support room.
Okay.
Paul, buddy, you want to go and volunteer to fix that?
Well, technically, we're not volunteering. Okay, let's
No, you're gonna volunteer out of the two of us.
The spacewalk typically needs 2 people.
2 people? Oh, okay, that's fun.
I
is this something that would be for like an engineer though, or is it something that like anyone
to repair it? Yeah, but you would have also been trained to do spacewalks.
I give him a dirty look and say...
Yeah, an engineer does need to be there to actually fix the damage, but you are capable of doing the spacewalk itself.
I give him a dirty look and say, nah, we're both doing this. And then I'm going to grab his shoulder and then start walking him towards the place where we got to go.
Oh, no.
So heading back into the life support room.
Okay.
So while there, again, you guys enter from the lounge hallway at the north of the room. And then on the west side would be the hallway that is locked that goes into the cryo cabin. And then there's on the west side is the airlock going outside.
Airlock? Let's I mean that's where we need to go, so let's go on there.
All right. So you guys are putting on your spacesuits and they're heavy being inside with the artificial gravity. And you guys enter into the airlock. who, well, I guess entering into the airlock, and then you guys have a tether attached between the two of you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
With this like metal wrapped cord.
Oh no.
And then you also like it extends out probably like 50 feet beyond both of you. So you have 50 feet of rope both in front and behind you. And then it's probably about 30 feet in between connecting you.
Okay.
And then there is like clamps that you would attach yourselves to the outside, so if anything happens, you don't just float away. And so you guys both hook your clamps into the inside of the airlock. And who is the one to close the airlock and open the other side?
I'll do that.
What do the spacesuits look like?
They look like standard spacesuits. They're a little bit more like slim. They're not quite as heavy as like our modern day spacesuits are. But they're kind of all white. They have a patch on each shoulder of the station that you are, engineer and stuff, and then also just the United Earth logo.
Okay.
So, Jonathan, you're the one to close the airlock of the life support room?
Yeah.
All right. The doors close. And Paul, you would be on the other side then. Are you going to open the airlock to the outside?
Let's do this. Yeah, sure.
All right. You open up that door as the room depressurizes, or repress. I don't know which one it would be. And you are now relying solely on the oxygen tank of your spacesuit, and the artificial gravity is gone. You are now floating kind of freely, attached with the cables to the inside of the space lock. As the door swings open.
Can I tell
And
Jonathan?
you see out there just empty space.
I tell Jonathan, what if this fails?
We're just fixing the oxygen.
Yeah,
You're
what
an
if these-
engineer. I think you can handle
Yeah,
it.
but what if these cord things fail?
That would suck.
And we go flying into space.
Just fix the oxygen.
Okay.
All right. I need the both of you to make a survival check. As you guys start kind of with your hands, you don't really use your feet at all. You're kind of just floating, pulling yourself along the outside of the spaceship, leaving and detaching from the inside of the space lock.
I got a 2.
I can't go down to survival. Look. It does this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Let me see.
It's working,
Do you have
of
the
course.
app?
No, it's.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't let me join through the app.
Turn your
I
phone
got
sideways.
a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
I should have just died here.
So you guys floating, using your hands to pull yourself along, exiting the airlock. You are now detached from the inside of the airlock. You are completely outside, holding on to some parts have like kind of almost like ladder type like things for spacewalking. But in order to get to where the damage is, you're gonna have to go off like the beaten path and using like antenna that are on there and just other kind of pieces of the ship that has it's kind of like rock climbing.
Okay.
And as you're going, you only have kind of just the one like a thing that attaches. Like as you kind of who's in front?
Probably me. Since
I'd
I'm-
say that too. Yeah.
Oh, I should say one small step for Paul, one giant leap for Paul.
That's
So
a deep
the way
cover.
this would essentially work is Paul, you would go as far as you can, like the 30 feet that the rope allows you, and then you would attach yourself with your clamp. And then Jonathan, you would pull your way to him, and then your extra 30 feet in front. And then attach your clamp, and then Paul would detach his clamp, pulling his way, and you kind of would be going back and forth like that,
Okay.
making sure that one person is always attached to the ship, so that you just don't go floating off.
Makes sense.
And oh my god, these rolls. As Paul, who had the lowest roll?
Me.
Okay, Jonathan. As it's your turn, going out in front, and you attach your clip, Paul detaches his clip as he begins pulling himself along, and then one of the antennas that Paul grabs onto snaps, and you begin just floating away from the ship.
I say,
kind of slowly. You still have the rope attached to you, and that rope goes along and is attached to Jonathan, and he is anchored onto the ship. But currently, you are slowly floating away.
I'll pull you back.
quickly.
Because of your low roll, I'm gonna need you to roll a strength check.
Oh, yay.
Let's go.
No, I think that's me. Wait, is that me or him?
Jonathan.
Okay, yeah.
Do good. Do good. The bottom.
It wasn't.
I saw it. Oh, never
Stealth.
mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, ready. I got a 9.
No!
So as Paul is floating off into space, it's more like he's floating towards the front of the ship. You try to grab onto the rope to kind of like stop him from floating away and pull him back in. But the rope and these gloves is just awkward, and the rope just kind of slips out of your hand.
No.
Jeez.
I say,
And
Jonathan.
you feel a tug on your hips as the rope that's attached to you gets yanked, as you realize you didn't attach your clip properly.
Oh!
And you get pulled along, and now you are both floating, almost spinning along in space.
Is there any sort of like red alert thing to, call people to us?
I'll say the way that this is going, because you guys are pulling yourself along the ship, like you're not pushing yourself away from the ship. You're close enough to the ship. Paul, if you want to try to grab onto the ship itself, you might be able to grab an extra antenna that's sticking out.
Okay, what do I roll?
Yeah, I think it would strength check. As you're kind of spinning, floating along, you see that there is like a solar panel that's extending out a little bit further that you might be able to grab a hold of.
14.
Yes.
14?
Yeah.
You grab onto the edge as you're getting closer. You grab onto it. Your hands kind of slip a bit, and you grab the other edge, and you're trying to hold on. Your hands are slipping as Jonathan kind of floats past you, and you feel the tug, but you're able to keep grasp onto the solar panel.
Clip on, clip on, clip on! That's what I yell as I'm floating by.
So you're able to attach your clip to the solar panel, and giving Jonathan kind of just a yank, he slowly starts floating back towards the ship.
I said, that was a close one.
Yeah.
We almost just died.
Yeah. Alright, let's start heading towards the damage. Again.
All right. So you guys, again, kind of one at a time, going in front and then switching. You guys are able to make your way to the damaged area.
Oh.
It'd be funny if the whole thing happened again.
So Paul, go ahead and I guess go ahead and make a dexterity check, and then add your Tinker's Tools proficiency.
I don't have that.
You do.
I do?
Just like the proficiency. How do you add a proficiency?
Okay, I got 19.
Okay, so yeah, you just add your normal proficiency. So what did you roll?
19.
That's total.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then you would add your proficiency bonus to it, which is +2.
Okay, so 21.
All right.
21.
So you confidently, you know what you're doing. You kind of near the end of the Emerton space program building the ship. You kind of helped out with parts. You know how the ship is made. You've looked at the blueprints before. you're able to fix this fairly easily with your multi-tool, the blowtorch, and like a 3D printing gun that prints out the same metal that the ship is made out of.
Okay, that's nice.
You are able to reseal the hold.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to Jonathan. Yeah, let's just try to not die for a second time.
Yeah. So now
You
we
guys start making your way back.
Yeah.
Make another survival check.
Great. Okay, 16.
6.
For these kind of things, for like team checks, I take the average. So I'll say you guys are able to make it back without much issue. It's maybe it's a little slower than the first, or I guess not the first time. It's a little slow than what you would normally expect from a good walk, but you were able to make it back, and in total it's about probably a 20-minute journey there and then another 20-minute journey back. So it probably took you maybe 30 minutes to get back.
Okay.
So total it was like an hour 10 minutes for that entire thing.
Okay.
You know what I realized? We did not tell the rest of the crew that we were going to do this before. So that could end badly. Yeah, I guess we'll head back on over to the lounge.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, as you guys are entering the life support room again, the airlock closes, depressurizes, you enter into the life support, and across the room, roll a perception check, whoever is coming in first.
Probably him, since
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
in
at
the
the
back.
bottom, so I'd say so. Luckily I have good perception. Oh, natural 20, 22.
Woo!
Nice.
Let's go.
So you did a perception check, and you were looking around and keeping an eye out the first time you guys came into the life support. This time coming back in, you notice that wasn't there the first time. On the opposite side, the door that leads into the cryo cabin. On this side, that door was fine. There was nothing covering the windows or anything. This time, that same black stuff that was covering the windows in the cryo cabin door is now covering the windows of the life support door.
No.
This stuff is spreading.
The door on the other side that's covered, it's not as covered. There seems to be gaps in it, in whatever it is that's covering it. It doesn't seem to be fully covered like the cryo cabin door was.
Okay.
We have a blowtorch, right?
You have a multi-tool that has a blowtorch attachment to it.
I'm just gonna try and open it straight up before we resort to any of
no,
that.
I was thinking do the goopy stuff and see what that does to that.
Well, yeah, but I just want to see if it opens first.
Yeah.
So I'll try and open the door that the stuff is starting to cover.
So you go over and you put your hand on the scanner to open the door. Similarly to the cryo cabin door, it looks like it's about to open, and then it kind of stops, like something is physically stopping it, and then it slowly starts pulling apart and opening up, as whatever was covering the windows, similar to the oil-like stuff that you found before, is these strings of black goo is being pulled apart by the door as it opens, and it kind of slowly just groups down onto the ground.
Jeez.
And there are no lights at all in this room or in this hallway.
But I can see, right?
Were there lights before?
Throughout the rest of the ship, there are the red flashing lights.
But so I can see.
Yeah, but
perfectly,
when
though.
we went outside, were there rooms in there? I mean, were there lights? Were the lights on before?
Yeah, you didn't really pay much close attention to this room.
Okay.
But just in your quick look around that you were doing, you probably would remember that there was flashing lights in there before.
Jeez.
Okay, well, but I see them. I see the room perfectly.
And what is this
yeah.
room for? Do we know?
So it's the hall that connects the cryo cabin and the life support room.
Okay.
And then there's also 2 other halls that lead off that go to the gym and the engineering room.
All right. I guess for now we might as well just head back to the lounge, report what we found, and that we fixed the leak.
So you guys are headed back into the lounge, and it seems like Rosani, the captain, is still there. Jerome, the co-pilot's still there. Seems like everyone else is gone. They're not there.
Okay.
Just gonna say, how's it going here? We managed to fix one of the oxygen leaks, the one outside.
Is the captain still deaf?
It seems like it, yeah, if you're trying to talk to her.
Isn't Jerome still here?
Yeah,
okay.
the co-pilot.
So where did everybody else go?
They all went off to check and make sure that there's nothing else going on. Ishiwana filled us in on all the damage and stuff, and her and Aelwyn went off to try to fix the leaks that were in Hall 2 and 9.
Okay. You know what? I think we should go check up on them, Paul.
I
See their
agree.
progress.
Ishiwana went to go repair Hall 9, and Aelwyn went to go repair Hall 2. And I believe Aelwyn brought Rahima along.
Okay. I guess before we go, have you happened to notice any of the black goop that's kind of appearing around the ship?
What black goo?
We went through the airlock to fix the leak. There was some black goop, just kind of, hanging around on the walls, blocking some doors. Appears to have some weird tendril-looking stuff, almost looks like oil.
Blocking the airlock?
Not the airlock, but other hallways, other doors, just kind of gunking
that's
up the
not good.
ship.
I don't know what that could possibly be.
Yeah. Do you want to take a look at it? Or...
I don't know if that's really my job. Maybe one of the medics might have a better time looking at it.
Not a bad idea.
Well,
Didn't one of the medics go down
Yeah.
Hall 2, you said? Or was it?
No. So, Tarek, which is one of the medics, he's one of the ones that was missing.
Right, yeah. I remember that.
There's Rin Yuhan, who was blinded, but he seems to be doing okay, as he's not here right now. And then there was Anthony McCoy, who was the one that had his skin stuck to the back of the cryopod. He was the medical officer.
Jeez. Where's Anthony McCoy? How's his back doing?
I don't know if he said where he was going, but I would imagine he probably went to the medic room.
Okay. You know what? I'll go and check there right now.
I'll come along.
All right, and good luck. I'm gonna stay here with the captain.
Thank you. All right. So
Wait,
I'll,
wait a
start
minute.
heading over there.
Wait, I'll stay too. I'll
Okay.
stay too. But guys, there's
More
sauce.
company.
There's sauce.
Yeah, I don't think so, but okay. All right, I guess I'm going on my own.
You enter the west hallway that leads into like a cross-section hallway that would go to the mess hall or the conference room and then into the cryo cabin. So in order to get to the medic room, you'd go through the cryo cabin and then through the west door in there as well. Go ahead and make a perception check.
20, not natural.
Okay. So as you're walking through the cryo cabin, the black goo that was, or what you would assume is the black goo that was covering the life support door, the goo that was on the door in the cryo crew cabin leading to the life support seems to be similarly has like gaps in it now.
Okay.
And then as you get closer to the door that leads into the hallway to the medic room, you can just barely see through the red flashing lights, and you don't have anything for night vision or anything. It's pretty far down the hallway. You can just barely make out a silhouette of something.
Hello?
The door's still closed. You're seeing it through the window.
Oh. I'll attempt
I
to
don't know if I mentioned that.
try to open the door.
Okay. You open the door. It opens fine. The red flashing lights you can see down the hallway, just in those brief moments of the red flashes, that silhouette just standing there.
I guess I should have asked, are there any weapons on the ship? Anything of the, that kind of...
There is an armory over by the command room.
You just run back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the door again
You're like, give me a minute.
and start walking toward the armory really quick.
They're gonna be gone. So will
Alright.
Yeah, that might be, but
will I see
I should come prepared.
will I see him coming back towards the lounge?
No,
I won't.
because the lounge is like there's like an extra hallway kind of separating that. Like unless you were looking through the door, you might be able to see him like just barely just walk past the hallway a little bit.
Okay, well, what if I decide that I wanted to go with him, but since I decided that, I would have been going to the place where he went.
Depending on when you would decide that, we could say that you'd probably meet back up in like you could probably run into each other
You wanted to
at
stay
the
in.
door.
Stay in because it was sus. Why would you leave?
Because I was wondering what's up with you.
Oh my gosh. Was I gone for a long time? Like, would he have a good reason to come with me?
It probably would have been just like 5 minutes
Yeah.
just
I'm
to walk there, and then as you're on your way back.
Maybe I was thinking maybe he needs some help because he can't see in these
Oh
halls.
my gosh. Anyway,
So-
I'm going to get a gun.
Do you want to meet up with him or not?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
come back and everyone's gonna be dead.
Jonathan, as you start walking away from the medic room door and start going towards the hallway that leads into the conference room and the lounge, as that door opens up, you kind of like on a street corner kind of thing. You're walking, and then Jonathan walks, and you both kind of bump into each other.
I'm just like, hey.
Hello. I saw somebody standing inside the room. Was that the medical room thing? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the hallway leading to the medical room.
Okay. But the door that I looked into, that was the medical room itself.
There's a sus man standing there.
No, all of these rooms are pretty much connected by hallways.
Okay, so that
So-
was the hallway.
Yeah, it's the hallway
Got it.
leading into the medical room.
A sus man was standing in the medical room.
Yeah, there was a sus man standing.
We know who that
So,
is.
Like
that
he was
hallway, so-
essentially they would have been standing like in front of the door to the medical room.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, someone was there. And I figured I didn't want to go unarmed. So, yeah, going to get a weapon.
I'll go with you.
Cool.
All right. So you guys start heading north again towards the conference room. That door opens up. The conference room, there's a bunch of tables and chairs and stuff. It's a pretty big room, and there's like LCD screens like on the walls and stuff to watch TV or whatever. The room, the chairs and tables seem to be kind of thrown about.
Oh no, he's
And-
got a weapon.
You see Rahima, the security officer, is like sitting on the ground with her back up against a table that is tipped over on its side. And she sees the two of you come in, and she immediately like, shh, be quiet, get down here.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just
and she
Join her.
has a rifle.
Okay.
I say, I think we know what's going on.
What?
You think?
You know about the infection?
Yes.
What?
It's
No,
the
what
black
infection?
ooze. The black ooze stuff.
I don't know. Elwyn was. I don't know. Something happened. She just didn't look right. She started attacking me.
It's the black ooze.
She's still here somewhere. She just. I shot her, but she's not stopping.
Oh.
Did she get any of that ooze on her?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't really take the time to look.
Wait, I touched that.
I know. I was thinking that too.
I'm guessing I have gloves on though, because I'm a mechanic guy.
Would you?
I probably would.
I'm just
yeah.
gonna, I'm gonna say, do you have any
Protection.
other guns with you?
I didn't bring any with me. They were still all in the armory. I just grabbed one as quick as I could.
Can we see Illumin from here?
If you decide to like peek around the table, go ahead and make a perception check.
I probably had protection on my hands. I definitely would have, because I would have thought before.
I got an 8.
It is a little bit too dark. This room also does not have any flashing
A
lights.
perception, did you say?
It is dark.
Yeah.
I'll do one too.
You have the eyes, right?
Yeah, 13.
So, Paul, as you look, just kind of barely all the way on the other side of the room, which is kind of at the end of your 60-foot dark vision, you can make out just a silhouette of someone or something just kind of slowly walking. Kind of, it has this weird walk, almost like a limp.
That's not good.
I didn't see anything. Do you see anything back there?
Yeah.
Is that then I'm gonna ask, what's the name of the person here with us?
It's Rahima.
Rahima. I'm gonna say, is that Illumin back there?
I would imagine so. I didn't see anyone else here.
Well,
Do you think it's safe to go back to the armory?
We could try to make it there. Where was she at? Where did you see her at?
inside the armory.
Wait, was she in the
You
armory?
can't see the armory from here.
I can.
Wait, what?
You're currently in the conference room. The armory is like 2 rooms
She's at
further.
the back of the conference.
Oh, the back of the car. Oh, well, I saw the armor. No, me just lying. Oh, I'm so cool like that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I can see the armory, but they're not in there.
Where
Is
are
she
they?
the armory or not?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Then where are
Where
they?
are they?
Of what?
The conference room.
Okay.
Alright. If she's all the way over there, we might be able to make it if we stay quiet.
Okay. Let's be silent.
I think it's worth a shot. We should get firearms for the rest of the crew, really.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'll stay here. You, Jonathan, you go and get those. I'll stay here since I have the vision, but you should go get those.
That makes sense, actually. You can be our lookout.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna sneak over, kind of behind the tables, to the armory.
Alright, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
What check? Oh,
Stealth.
stealth. Is Rahima coming with, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Oh
Well, she is gone already.
Yeah, as the medical officer, she is the only one that has the actual code to get into the armory.
no! I'm scared.
Okay, 15.
Alright. The 2 of you start slowly making your way, kind of using the chairs and the tables and going behind some of the desks and stuff that are there that are all tipped over and thrown about. And all of a sudden you hear just a crashing noise. as Rahima accidentally, as you're both kind of crawling, her back foot kicks one of the chairs, and it's kind of like it's a few chairs kind of almost stacked on top of each other, and they all just come crashing down as you hear off an echo from the other side of the conference room, just a
I think we should start running now.
so you start running.
Yeah.
to
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So am I they're in the same room that I'm in, right?
Yeah.
Do I have any items near me?
Some tables and chairs. Is there
I-
anything like specific you're thinking about?
Like just like a small thing that I can throw to in another direction to make the thing go towards that.
If you want, with your engineering, you're skilled and with taking things apart and building things, you can take off one of the wheels of one of the rolling chairs and throw the wheel.
Sure.
So where are you throwing it at?
Just like so where are
So you are currently like in the back of the conference room, right at the door that leads from the cryo chamber, and so Rahima and Jonathan are far to the right. Like they are kind of almost there. They're more than halfway to the door, all the way on the far right side of the room.
then
And then it's kind of far left side that you see this thing.
I'll try to
silhouette.
throw it as far away as possible as from where Jonathan and everyone are.
Okay, so you're throwing it to the far left side of the room?
Yeah, but I don't want to throw it where the monster thingy is.
All right. So as you kind of look up to throw the wheel, you can see the thing is kind of like it starts charging towards the crashing noise, making that kind of sound as it's kind of jumping up on some of the tables and stuff, and it's kind of crouched down almost on all fours. And you throw the wheel. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Also, can I like cover up my face with something so I don't get sick with whatever virus?
There's not really anything in here that you'd be able to do that with.
Do I have anything that I'm wearing that I could like cover?
It's like a skin tight suit.
Dang it.
You wouldn't really be able to stretch it up
Do
there.
I have like a pouch on me?
You would have your like tinker's bag, I guess, that has all of your like equipment in it.
Yeah. Can I so since it has straps, could I tie it around my head and like cover my nose and mouth with it?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 14 for dexterity.
And you're trying to throw it like behind the monster,
Yeah.
this thing. So Jonathan and Rahima, they start running towards the door as this creature thing is up on a table, and then Paul throws the wheel as it kind of is spiraling through the air and arcs down and hits the wall on the other side of the room, and you hear a tink echo throughout the room as the creature, its head whips all the way back around, and looks at where the noise came from, and it starts charging towards that direction.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's disgusting.
And Jonathan and Rahima, you make it to the door. You make it through, and you are now in the command room.
Oh my gosh, I might die. I seriously might die.
Okay. Are there like weapons on the walls and stuff mounted?
So you continue on through the command room into the armory. Rahima enters the code. And Rima says, I know I'm not supposed to, but in this situation, I think you should know it. The 9123. Just in case.
9123.
Thank you.
As you guys enter the armory, It's like it kind of looks like a locker room. And so like each locker has its own gun with there's a key that's attached to the back wall. So that key unlocks all the lockers in here. And she asks, what's your weapon of choice?
Gun.
You know, I like a nice old-fashioned pistol.
All right, pistol it is.
Grab me one.
With the two of you, you could. Are you trying to get guns for like everyone?
Yeah. Is there like a bag or anything in there?
Yeah,
Bring
there
some
would
in.
be like a weapon carry bag.
Cool.
So you guys. So what guns do you pick out?
What kinds are they?
There's pistols, assault rifles, and shotguns.
Do I have a high chance of surviving?
And then there's also, I think there would be like 3, flash grenades.
Okay. You know what? Grab some of everything.
All right.
How much can we
Uh,
like fit in a bag, realistically speaking?
So it depends on what you're trying to carry. You could fit probably, so in total there are 9 pistols, enough for everyone to have 1 pistol. There are 3 assault rifles. You could probably fit all of that in the bag. Or if you would want a shotgun, then you'd have to take out probably one of the assault rifles or 2 of the pistols in order to fit a shotgun in there.
Okay. How many people are in the crew total? Is it 9?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, plus the 2 of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 11. Yeah, sorry.
No problem. So, you know what? I say, we'll bring 2 assault rifles, the pistols, and then 1 shotgun, if that works.
Okay. So you'd be able to put 9 pistols in there.
Okay.
1 shotgun and 1 assault rifle, or did you want 2 assault rifles?
Could I do 2?
You'd have to drop another 2 pistols.
Okay, we'll just do 1 assault rifle, 1 shotgun. Is there room for the 3 grenades inside the bag?
Those are easy enough. You could probably just clip them onto your suit.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
So you guys gather all that up together, and I'm going to need Paul to make another stealth check as you are still in this room with whatever this is.
Do I have a chance of living?
Depends on how you roll.
You don't even really know what it is, so for all you know, it could be easy to fight or whatever.
19.
All right. Yeah, you can, with your eyes and stuff, you're able to kind of barely see the silhouette of this thing walking along the outside of the room, and you notice that it's starting, like, it's about to kind of turn the corner of where you're currently hiding, and so
No.
you kind of make your way, staying almost like the opposite side of the room along with it.
Okay.
And then eventually, at this point, you're kind of over on the opposite side of the room, with the creature like in the right corner of the side of the room where the door is that they are in. And you think that they're probably going to be coming back soon.
I think. I hope. I'm legitimately freaking out right now.
All right, so the door, you guys are done. You have all your stuff all together.
Yeah.
Hurry.
You guys going back through the command room and then into the conference room as the conference room door opens. And as soon as that door opens, you're
Jeez.
as running from the left side of the door you see just the head pop out, and then the rest of the body quickly just kind of lunges into the hallway with you guys.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And you can see it is Aelwyn. And her eyes are completely covered in black. And she seems to be bleeding from her ear. And like her fingertips have like kind of like the black kind of gooey stuff, kind of like her fingers are dipped in ink almost.
So am I still like trying to be quiet though? Since
Yeah, you're all the way on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the black goo I was talking about.
I'm glad that I covered my face with it.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
I cover my face, Eli.
As this creature now just hopped out right in front of you guys.
17.
And with that, it kind of gets a surprise attack.
Oh. Our cat's in a drawer. There's Rain just sitting there. Yeah, so I got 17. Do you need to roll it, or does Isaac need to roll it?
Yeah, everyone.
Too? Okay. So you gotta
but
roll
me,
for
I'm in the room.
Yeah, but we'll do it just so we can keep initiative order. So in case you want to join the battle or whatever.
I'm so scared. And natural 20.
Nice. All right, so what'd you guys roll?
17 for me.
What about you, Paul?
Natural 20.
Dang.
Did you add your initiative?
Did you roll for initiative? Wait, hold on. Initiative is right here.
What?
You tap that. What did you click? Oh, that's intelligence.
You can use the roll that you did and then just exchange the plus.
His
to your
rolls
initiative
also,
plus.
it's +3 anyway.
Oh,
so.
okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of works.
So 23 total?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23, yeah. I'm stressed out. I can't think correctly.
So the initiative is Paul, Rahima, Jonathan, and then this thing, Aelwyn. Alright. So Aelwyn got the surprise attack on you guys. So
But not me. I'm all good. I'm in the room.
Why is it a surprise attack?
because you didn't expect it to be right on the other side of that door, so you guys opened up
yeah.
the door and then the monster just jumped in front and charged at you.
Makes sense.
Who do you think would have been in front?
I'd say probably,
You.
no, not me, because, I keep forgetting her name.
Rahima?
Rahima, has the gun, currently. Like, so, if I'd be
Okay.
holding the bag, so I'd be in the back. I'd say Rahima in front.
Alright. So, you see the door open, and then Rahima just gets tackled to the ground by, it looks like Aelwyn, but like I said, with the black eyes and the fingers dipped in goo, and her skin is very pale as well. And it just claws into Rahima's chest.
Rahima's dead.
Now I feel bad.
Can I
Where's
grab a
the-
chair or like a table?
On your turn.
Okay.
Where did I put my d6?
Technically, I'm
It's
on the
combat
fight.
now.
No,
You're in the fight. You rolled initiative. The fight's going.
that was
Yeah,
just
when fight is active, everybody's in initiative order,
Okay.
even if you're technically not in the fight. It's just a way to keep track of things easier. Okay.
If this is anything like a werewolf situation, Rahima's definitely infected.
So Paul, your turn.
Gonna grab a chair. But I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna try to not make any noise.
All right. Do you grab the chair?
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I am. I don't.
This
wanna
is a
be
weird
infected.
situation. I've never had like a battle where somebody's in it, but they're like presence is not known.
Yeah. All right. It's Rahima's turn.
Rahima's dead.
As she kind of like she screams out in pain from the scratch, and then turns the gun like at her hip, kind of up towards this creature, and you hear a few shots go off as the creature is just very quickly like jumps back off of Rahima as the 3 shots just shoot up into the ceiling of this hallway.
Jeez.
You can see sparks kind of fly off of the metal.
Mythic RPG.
John, your turn.
Okay.
You are probably about 25 feet away from this creature, this thing.
I am just holding the bag. I don't think I actually have like a gun out. Can I?
You do have a pistol that you would have attached it to your hip, the holster.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and add that to your character sheet.
Honestly, I don't want to shoot her, so I'm gonna try running.
There's no chance in saving them.
You don't know that. We don't even know what's going on.
Their neck is broken. Because since they can turn it all the way around.
No, he just said she whipped her head around, like, to look at you. Did she actually turn her head, like, all the way around?
I was thinking more of, like, she just, like, turned around really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, can I, like, yell to Rahima really quick? Like, don't shoot her, run, or something.
No, he can't run.
Yeah, you can do that with that. That won't be an action.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use
quick.
the rest of it to make as much movement as I can to get away.
All right, so you use your action to dash.
Yeah, that
Okay.
gives double the movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just stuck inside the room.
So that's 60 feet. So, where are you trying to run to?
The door that we came from, like the door that we entered to get into the.
Okay, to the crew cabin.
Yeah.
So you're able to make it pretty much right to that door.
Oh, okay. Because my goal is to, I want to get back to like the rest of the group. Is there a way to lock the doors, or can anybody get through them at any time?
They are hand activated. It has to scan your like handprint.
Okay.
But there is a way to lock them. Yeah, you could lock them.
You know, I think Ilwin might have a hard time doing it anyway, though, so shouldn't be a big problem. But, yeah, so can I get through the door, or am I just at the door?
Wait, didn't you say that?
You're like right at the front of the door.
Didn't you say that her fingertips were like something was wrong with them,
Goo
so it
was
couldn't?
coming out.
Yeah, so it couldn't even.
It looks like
scan.
they're like dipped in ink.
It couldn't even scan.
Well, we don't
the
know for
prints.
sure, but anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna be over there.
Don't lock it.
I guess I pass.
All right, it is Aelwyn's turn. She jumps back at Rahima to do another slice attack. That hits.
Disgusting.
All right. Let me see here. Yeah, Rahima looks. Well, I guess you wouldn't really see her, but you can hear Rahima scream out in pain from that hallway. As you hear that creature just.
Jeez.
Paul, your turn. You're still over on the other side
I
of the room.
am going to chuck the chair across the room to try to get that weird monster's attention.
With the weight of the room, you could probably throw it like halfway across the room.
Okay, never mind. That's too close to me. Too close for comfort. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stay put.
All right. Are you trying to stay stealthy still?
Yeah, stealthy.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Come on. We do this. It's not working. it's doing it again.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. There we go. 21.
All right. Yep. It seems like you're hidden. It is Rahima's turn. You hear 3 more shots go off.
Yeah, I think you should shoot it.
And Paul, as you're kind of looking in that direction, so you see like 3 quick flashes of bright light come from there, from that hallway.
And my eyes are just like disintegrating since everything's so bright. Just like, ah!
And then you hear the Aelwyn scream out in pain.
Oh, good.
All right, John, your turn again. Oh wait, no, actually, Rahima will run. How far? 30 feet. So she doesn't run all the way. She took her action to fight, but she's able to make it halfway to the door.
Okay.
You know, she's gonna be infected, and then you guys are gonna die.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to where Rahima was, like where she shot Alwyn, because I changed my mind.
Yeah, Eli, you realize that if because Rahima's now infected, and
Well, you don't know that how it works.
we know.
So we'll see.
Infected.
No, we'll see. We'll see. You don't know.
We do know. We know.
You can't make assumptions. So
I have made them.
I'm running back over there.
All right, so you're running. With your move, you could run about halfway, because where Rahima is, unless you want to use your action to dash back
if
over there
I
again.
run halfway, is she in range, Aelwyn?
Yes, but she is considered having like I guess it would be 3/4 covered because she is kind of like partly in the hallway.
Okay. I guess
Which I think all that does is increases her AC a bit.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot anyway.
All right. I added it to your action, your equipment stuff, so you should be able to shoot with your gun.
Cool. I might need to refresh here. Yeah, it's here. Geez, 6 to hit.
That bit of cover that she has, it just kind of bounces off, and you can see the sparks fly off of just the corner of the hallway there.
Okay.
So that's your turn?
Yup.
Alright, so Aelwyn jumps out of the hallway, screeching once again, and locks eyes with you and starts running towards you.
No.
Or me?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a 4 to hit.
Does not.
You're able to just kind of dodge out of the way as she just like lunges at you with both hands out in front, trying to slash at you.
Nice.
And that is the end of Aelwyn's turn. Paul, your go.
I want to try to sneak, like, close to the door.
Close to the door that they're going to?
No. Like, the one that, like, leaves the room, but, like, I want to be,
There's
like,
4
close.
doors.
What?
There's 4 doors that leave the room.
The one where, like,
So the one we're going to. The exit that we came from.
you guys are in this room?
Yeah.
With me?
Yeah.
You guys were in a
Yeah,
hall?
you're on the far left side of the conference room, and all this is taking place on the far right side.
Then you know what? I'm gonna say, no, I'm gonna take my flamethrower thing, and I'm
You don't
gonna,
have a flamethrower.
you
You have the blowtorch, but it's
the
not a
blow-
flamethrower.
The blowtorch, yeah, that's what it is.
It's like an inch big.
Yeah, that's what I,
What?
yeah, and I want to go, "Arr!" and then go, so it makes the noise, and then I want to chuck it.
What?
At the,
So
at
you're
the-
trying to get its attention?
Yeah. and since it won't be its turn immediately, I feel like I'll have some time to mentally prepare myself.
My turn is before its turn, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
attack it because it already charged towards
Yeah.
me, which means I'm gonna have its attention after you already got it.
So I'm gonna be like, hey, and then it's gonna be like, and then you're gonna be like, and then it's gonna be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
I got a natural 1.
What?
Ooh. Yeah, you notice the creature's not paying attention to you.
It's just
Doesn't
like,
even look over that direction.
So I come in and I'm like,
What's guys?
but I chucked the thing too, so wouldn't it have noticed that?
Not with you rolling a natural 1.
Yeah, it's paying attention to me.
But
It's
did
fighting.
but did I hit the creature?
You didn't say you were throwing it at the creature.
Yeah, I wanted to throw it at the creature.
No, you said
Okay.
you were doing it as a
Go ahead
distraction.
and go to roll a dexterity check at disadvantage because it's pretty far out of your range.
With disadvantage, do I do the plus? But like
You do
minus-
it twice, and then you take the lowest number.
Okay. Natural 1.
Yeah. So as you go to throw it, it kind of just slips out of your hand, and it only goes about half the distance that you're trying to throw it.
It's just. That's amazing.
As you're kind of nervous in the situation going on, you're scared, you're shaking hands.
Yeah, I'm horrified. In real life.
All right. Do you want to move anywhere?
Stay there.
Okay.
I have the chair.
So it's
I have the chair too. So I picked the chair up.
well, you would have put that down in order to throw the blowtorch.
But like, would I bring it with and like put it down near me?
Yeah, you would have just set it because you haven't moved at all. So yeah, you would have just set it down and then threw the blue blowtorch.
So I have the chair. Yeah, so I'm good. I'll stay.
All right, so that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. So Rahima continues running, turns around, and fires 3 bullets at Aelwyn, continuing to run towards the crew cryo chamber.
Is that her turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to do damage and stuff. 1 sec.
Oh, all right.
All right. 2 of the bullets land kind of one in the shoulder and then one in the stomach of
Okay.
Aelwyn as she is kind of shooting backwards, running back. All right, John, your turn.
So is Aelwyn like right here with me now?
Yeah, she's like right next to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try shooting again.
If you want to take a few steps back and get like 10 feet away, because
Doesn't
shooting
she
this
get,
close,
like, an
it'll be
attack of
disadvantage.
opportunity, though?
Yes, but shooting this close will be disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. I'll take it. I'll do that. I'll back up a bit, is what I mean.
All right, and 18 to hit for attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
it's
Oof, 8
Oh.
damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Rolled a
guessing
6
once all
on a
your health is
D6.
taken, you get infected. Oh, 7.
What was it? I had
Oh yeah, it
24,
was.
yeah. Okay. Now all time to shoot.
All right.
Let me just get to the actions. There we go. Okay, 18 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
As you kind of back away and fire 1 shot from the pistol.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guess it was worth it in the end. Well, actually, maybe not.
As you shoot, you land it straight in the middle of the chest as Aelwyn falls to her knees, and her back slams against the ground.
Is it dead?
It's not moving.
But
Um,
but the fight's still going, right?
Paul, your turn.
I want to run with the chair and go woo, and I want to smack the monster in the
Wait,
head.
so she's not dead?
She's currently laying on the ground, not moving.
I want to smack it in the
But
head.
it's still going, Finn.
I wanna
How
Wait a
far can
minute.
you move?
Does that mean that Rahima turned? If it's still going and she's on the ground?
I told you that would happen. I told you so. Well, wait, where's Rahima?
What's your movement speed?
Where's Rahima?
Here, check your movement speed.
I'm checking. Where's Rahima?
Wait, what's that?
30.
Yeah.
30, so you can only make it halfway there.
Okay. Well, but where's Rahima?
Okay, look, I brought that up.
Rahima is by the door.
Will I be near Rahima?
No.
Okay. So
You're 30 feet away from where Rahima would be.
okay, I'll run my halfway and then I'll chuck the chair at the thing.
You throw the chair at Aylwin?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll dexterity at disadvantage.
Again?
Yep, because it's a heavy chair and she's laying on the ground, like 40 feet away from you.
Yeah, I got a 2. And then a 4. So 2. But then it's +3, so 5.
It lands pretty close to you, Jonathan.
Jeez.
You're just like,
Doesn't
oh,
quite
what
make
was that for?
As this chair just comes hurling through the air and slamming onto the ground next to you.
You're like, has he been turned too?
Alright, it's Rahima's turn. She opens up the door and says, "Come on, let's get out of here."
No.
Okay.
No.
Is that the end of her turn?
Uh,
Is it mine now?
Yes.
I'll stay with the body to kind of check it out.
Yeah, I'm with you there, and I'll run back to the door.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
You realize that if this thing's turn is next, and if it gets up, it'll.
Paul.
kill me.
We're trying to get out of here.
Yeah. But
Oh.
it's not my
you're
turn.
you're looking at the
Wait a
the
minute. As my
door to
action,
the hallway?
could I have passed him a gun or something? Is that like
he's pretty far.
okay?
Great job, Eli.
Unlike when I'm running back, is that something I can do?
You throw it, it just shoots me.
Yeah, you can try.
Sure. Because you could get it at the very least if it doesn't land entirely.
So go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
All right. 18.
18. Paul, as you see Jonathan running towards the door, what gun are you throwing?
Pistol.
You see a pistol come spiraling through the air towards you. What are you doing?
I think, well, if I grab this, it has a chance of shooting me. But then if I don't grab it,
Well,
it
wait,
can-
hold on. Is it like the safety's probably on? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
you
the
could
safety
be-
would be on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be like, okay, I'll grab it. But if I drop it, the monster could get back up. Then I reach my hand out to grab it.
All right. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check to see if you can catch it.
Oh, 19 plus 3. 22.
Nice. So yeah, you were able to catch the pistol almost perfectly as it lands right in your hand. You don't even have to flip it around or anything. It just lands perfectly in your hand.
Okay, now I want to run. Inside.
Well, that was John's turn. It's not your turn. It is Aelwyn's turn.
Great.
As you see, Aelwyn just her kind of just twitching, almost like a seizure on the ground, and then just very quickly jumps up onto her feet.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
I gave you a pistol.
Yeah, what's that gonna do?
She starts charging towards John, as you are the closest one. With the door is still open.
Oh, thank God. Actually,
7 to hit.
That's not too much of a thank God.
I'm already hurt. You're not.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, 10 to hit.
Oh, my bad.
I don't
10
think it
is my armor class.
So it does hit.
Okay. it does.
No, but like, no.
7 damage.
Jeez. Okay.
And that's the end of Aelwyn's turn. Paul, your turn. As you see Aelwyn just jump into the hallway
I want to
and
say,
out of your sight.
Jonathan, come towards me, move out of the way. I'm shooting this thing in the head.
You're gonna use your movement to get in line of sight with it.
Or could I just try to shoot it?
You're currently kind of up against the you're like up against the wall kind of because you were making your way to the door, and the monster went into the hallway, so you can't see it currently.
Then how would I catch it?
Well, Jonathan threw the gun as he was running towards the hallway.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Like on the way, I was like. Psh.
so did it? But wouldn't I be able to see it? Because with my eyes.
Well, no,
or
it's
is
not
it-
because it's dark. It's
a wall's
the
like
monster.
blocking it.
It literally went into the hallway, and you're still in the room,
Okay.
like against the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's in a different room than you right now.
I'm gonna kind of look around the corner and try to shoot it.
All right. So you make it's most of your movement to get there. You have about another 5 feet if you wanted to, but you stay kind of up close against the wall and you kind of peek over. Go ahead and let me add it to your thing real quick. Go ahead and refresh your character page. It should be there now.
Yeah. See, Isaac, you just gotta refresh. Pistol will be there. That's what I had to do.
Wide open.
So. Oh yeah, you have like the actual thing. And then if you go to here, go to the where the pistol is. See if you have. It's not that. It's in the next page, like actions. Yeah.
Pistol. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I don't have anything that I can build. So yeah. Okay. Pistol. Let's do this.
Isaac, just
21 to hit? No, I'm just kidding. 15 to hit.
15. I believe. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. Damage. 12 damage.
Why has his pistol got a +3 modifier?
Pistols use dexterity, and you have a +0
Oh.
dexterity modifier, so your +2 is exclusively coming from your proficiency.
That makes sense. You got like the powerful pistol.
I just shoot it, just die, and it falls down. It's dead. How many times did I shoot it?
With a pistol, only once.
Okay.
Just one clean shot into the head.
Clean. In that, since it's in the head, would it add anything, or would it just be that?
It's just that.
Okay.
You could do like if you want to call the shot, it'll be disadvantage, but if you hit, it'll hit that specific limb or head or whatever you're trying to shoot, and do either extra damage or incapacitate that limb or whatever.
Oh.
Oh. So yeah, as you kind of peek around the corner, John, after the creature, I can't remember. Did the creature hit you? It did, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is dying.
It scratches you, and then all of a sudden, just this black, gooey, inky, whatever, just splashes across your face
Jeez.
as the creature falls down to the ground, and behind it you see Paul peeking his head around the corner of the door.
I told you to cover up your face. I told you that you should, but you didn't.
Well, I'm gonna turn into a monster now.
Cover up your face. Okay.
So, wait, is that the end of the combat encounter?
We are outside of combat, yeah.
Cool.
So I killed it?
You don't know?
I hope so. Okay.
First things first,
Looks like
let's close the door on our way out.
But I'm not in there.
No, you're with us.
You're like at the door.
Yeah.
It's technically still in the conference room, but you can go in there if you want.
I'm gonna say, Jonathan, do something to your face now. Get rid of that.
As he says with a muffled mouth with his patch tied around his face.
Yeah,
Jeez.
because I'm keeping that covered.
Rahima, is she there too?
Yeah, she looks pretty injured. She has some scratches along her chest and arms and like across her face.
Rahima, did that monster get the goop on you too?
I don't think so. Ow.
I think I'm in danger of turning like her. I need to get this stuff off.
Or just leave.
What's your passive perceptions?
My passive perception?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where would that be?
Actually not sure where it'd be on here. Oh, it's just under your saving throws.
Oh, it's 12.
What about you, Paul?
12.
All right. Continue.
What?
Continue. you said.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I heard continue, and I was like, what? Okay. Well, let's say, Jonathan, you should probably clean off your face, or leave the room, or just leave the ship in general and sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. I don't know how this stuff works though. So, do you have anything I can use to get it off? Is it just on my face?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it needs to get through a cut. First of all, maybe cover up your mouth and nose so it doesn't get in there.
Is it already?
You taste kind of like it's almost metallic a little bit.
Oh,
I'm gonna
You
spit.
All right.
you spit like a monster.
Just keep doing that. Do you have anything on you that I can use to get it off?
I can shoot you with a pistol.
Okay, not that.
I can punch you in the face.
No, do you actually do you have?
I
Because you
have
had
Tinker's tools.
Is there anything on your Swiss? You threw it.
No, I threw the
multi-tool.
I'm guessing that
It's
I
a
picked up
multi-tool.
I'm guessing
You can go back and get it if you want.
Yeah, I'm guessing I already did that though, since I just walked there.
Do you want to go back and get it?
No. No thanks.
In the medical room. Are we close to that?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's where I
you-
wanted to go.
Yeah.
Before.
Because there was that silhouette that you saw standing in the hallway there.
Do I have
You are
anything I can
currently-
use to just wipe the stuff off?
Not really. I mean, Paul, you might have some kind of napkin type cloth stuff on you.
Let's just say I have a napkin cloth thing on me.
Yeah, I guess I'll use that to get it off to the best of my ability.
like a handkerchief.
Yeah.
What if like something opens in my arm since I'm super techie? It just opens and I'm like, here you go. Then I give it to him.
It's like a transformer arm. Just
Yeah.
here's a little handkerchief.
Yeah. So it just goes.
Is there any sort of like sink or anything?
What if
Not here in the lounge, which you guys are pretty close to the lounge. You're in the same hallway that kind of
Okay.
splits off,
Could my
I
arm
want to go to
have-
the lounge and
or the mess hall.
Yeah, I'm headed to the lounge to wash my face off.
Could my
as soon
arm
as
have like
possible.
a water thingy in it?
Nah, I don't think it does.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
no,
take,
I'm just,
take this handkerchief.
I did already.
Sean. Okay.
I used that, but I'm headed to the
I love the fact that no one thinks anything of the handkerchief just coming out of my arm.
Okay, but I got this stuff on. Yeah. All right. Lounge time.
I'll come with you just in case, because I have a pistol and I can shoot you if anything happens.
All right, you guys enter the lounge, and where did I put that? Okay, Rosini and who did I say was in there? It was Jerome.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Jerome and Rosini are not in there.
Oh no.
I'm
There
gonna
is currently nobody else in the lounge.
just wash myself up.
All right. So you head over to the sink and just kind of splash water on your face. Probably use some soap.
I'm
and-
using soap, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright.
say maybe gargle.
Go
the
ahead and
soap.
make a medical check.
Okay.
Medicine
Oh,
check.
maybe put it in your nose too, because that's another entry point. I know that it's weird.
Isaac,
but
I don't think putting soap in your nose is gonna. Some medicine. That's not great. 6.
All right. You think you got it all?
What about me?
Yay!
Could I try to help him?
Uh,
Because I got gloves.
you'd have to say it before the roll.
Okay. Because I got gloves. We already made that clear, so I think I can help.
We'll say you kind of like rub some of the stuff off and like make a investigation check. See if you can see anything on him.
21, but not
21?
natural.
Yeah, it looks like he got pretty much all of it off. His shirt probably has like a few specks and stuff on it, but skin-wise, like his face, it's all off.
Bro, take off your shirt.
Honestly, to be safe, I might. Is there like another one I could change into?
Yeah, in the crew cryo cabin, they'd have like spare.
Can I like burn the shirt?
outfits? Yeah, I guess the science room would be the best place to do that. They probably have some kind of incinerator there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get a new. I'll take this one off and get a new one, I guess.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, so what are your thoughts on all of this?
I don't know. I don't know where everybody else is,
Yeah,
or if I'm okay. So
or if everyone is okay, because...
I feel fine as of now, right? I do feel fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't let you...
Oh, I guess aside.
Well, I mean,
from-
other than like the damage you took, like you're
Yeah.
scratched up and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You're pretty hurt.
Rahima kind of like lays down on one of the couches and says, "I think I'm gonna rest here a bit. This doesn't feel good."
I'm just gonna say, don't turn into a zombie thing.
Did she
I won't.
clean her wounds?
No.
I'm gonna
She-
say,
Pretty much almost immediately when you guys got into the lounge, she just flopped onto one of the couches and like said that, and then
I'm
passed
just gonna say, dispose of the couch. Get rid of it.
Oh, I didn't say it before, but I kind of want to clean my wounds also. I feel like that's
Yeah.
necessary.
Because if they scratch
Okay.
you with the fingers,
I kind of assumed that with like washing
Yeah,
your face and all
okay,
that.
good.
we should say, hey, should probably clean your wounds.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that, like, I agree.
To Rahima,
Yeah,
she's asleep.
okay.
We'll do it for them.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. Do you want to just with water and soap, or are you gonna try to find some kind of like medical thing?
Water and soap for now, and then I think we'll go for the medical thing for both me and her.
All right. Whoever's doing it, go ahead and
I'll do it.
roll.
Let's both do it.
But I have gloves.
No, we know from the...
You could either both roll, or one of you could roll with advantage.
Let's both do it.
Wait, one can roll with advantage?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
both of you.
Yeah, you do the advantage one, I guess.
Medicine? Do I roll medicine?
Medicine?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
5.
All right.
No, advantage.
You kind of take your time,
You have
Oh,
advantage.
yeah.
Roll again.
Oh, yeah.
because Jonathan's helping you.
6.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, you take a cloth and you hold it under the sink and get it all wet, and take the soap and kind of rub down the wounds and stuff. And she kind of scrunches up like in pain. They're pretty bad scratches, but it looks like you're doing a good job. Like you got most of it out. Cleaned her up.
We should, lock
Since
the
I was gonna
doors.
go to the medicine room to begin with, I want to go there.
Let's lock the doors from in the lounge room.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. We're gonna lock her in here for now.
And if she
Alright.
can get out, then that means that she's not the monster. She hasn't turned into
Can
one.
we get back in just by doing the hand identification thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you lock both doors, both the left and right side doors, and you guys are heading into the medic room now.
Yeah.
You're going through the hallways, through the crew cryo cabin, and in there is Rosini and Jerome are in there now. And
I didn't
Rosini,
I didn't mention it, but I would have kept the bag with the guns
Yeah.
with me because
I picture the Among Us music playing as we're walking through the ship. Do you have anything to cover your face with though?
not really.
you would imagine the science room might have something,
Yeah.
or the medic room. I guess both of them. do.
Do I? No.
Wait a minute. Just realized I touched the goop with my gloves and I
There's
cleaned everyone
also
the goop.
no, I won't say it unless you figure it out.
Wait, what? How would we even figure
There is
it out?
something you could use that could keep this stuff from getting on you. You used it already.
Spacesuit.
Yep.
Let's go. But we're gonna have a disadvantage because we're gonna be walking.
Yeah, we're gonna be heavy. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
you'll
right.
definitely have like a stealth disadvantage. Those
What
are
is it?
heavy. You'll have a stealth disadvantage with that, and your
Okay.
movement might
Doesn't
be
matter.
halved.
We got
You
guns.
know,
Yeah, you know what? There's been so many times we've gone to the medical room and then away from it. Yeah, gonna go get the spacesuits.
we're just gonna be like walking like this.
All right, so you're going to the life support to get the
Yep.
spacesuits. All right.
We're gonna need to go back past yeah.
So you go back into the lounge, unlocking the door, walking past Rahima just laying there, just ow. Walking through the hallway into the life support room.
We're
where
gonna
you
come
guys-
back and he was gonna be a monster.
That door is still open, with that goo that was attached to it leaking onto the floor,
Don't breathe.
slowly kind of spreading into the life support room.
I'm gonna say, Jonathan, try not to breathe.
Okay.
So you guys are putting on the spacesuits.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, it takes about probably 20 minutes to get those things on. They're heavy and there's
How
a lot
many
to
of
it.
them are there?
There's enough for each crew member to have one plus 2 extras.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I carry one with me, like for Rahima?
Because of how heavy they are, with the weight of you wearing one and then carrying one, no.
Okay. And I already have the guns anyway. Okay, I guess we'll head back.
To the
Alright.
medical room.
It's beautiful.
Through the lounge or through the hallway with the goop?
The lounge.
Cutting back through the lounge, again, passing Rahima. Locking the doors on both sides, right? Are you guys still locking them?
Yes.
Okay. Through the crew cryo cabin, as you guys, the first time you guys probably walked into like the hallway and then went back, and now you're back into the hallway and now entering the crew cryo cabin. And inside the cryo cabin, there is Rosina and Jerome, are both there. And they seem to be doing okay. They're just kind of sitting on one of the couches there. And Rosina says, "What's happening? Where have you guys been?"
That's a long story.
You guys can figure it out yourself.
No, I wanted to go into the medical room earlier, try and find Anthony. Saw somebody standing there.
Anthony.
Yeah, the medical guy. I had heard he was there from Jerome.
His name isn't Anthony.
Yes.
His name is Anthony?
There's Anthony and Tarek.
Ah.
Yeah, so anyway.
Anthony was the medical officer that went there that had his back peeled off.
Yeah.
And then I think also Aylwin. No, Aylwin was the one you just fought.
Right, yeah.
Ishiwana. She also went in that same hallway because that's where one of the oxygen leaks was in, and she went there to fix it.
Oh, I forgot about those. Anyway, yeah, somebody standing in the hallway, thought it'd be best to have a weapon just in case. Went to get a weapon, found Rahima there, but unfortunately, Elwyn was there too, but she wasn't normal. She, seemed to be possessed or something.
Possessed by what?
I don't...
Goop.
We're assuming that... Have you
Goop?
seen it? The black goop we mentioned earlier.
No, I haven't seen anything like that.
It seems
We
to
just
be
kind
doing
of came
some
in here
weird
just
stuff.
not too long ago.
We don't want any of it on us, though. So we put these spacesuits on. I
But
honestly
but-
recommend that you do the same.
And also, just in case, we should probably let you know that Jonathan did get some on him.
We're not sure if Aylwin was okay. We had to fight her, and we did shoot her a couple times. She scratched us.
You killed Aylwin?
We don't know.
They were dead already.
She's not
What?
I
she's
should
not
say
acting
it.
normal.
No.
Remember?
All right.
It's literally a monster.
All right. You guys do whatever it is you're doing. Me and Jerome are gonna go take a look at this.
Be careful. By the way, if you guys go into the
I'd
lounge,
say
lock the doors.
if you're going to go there, put the spacesuits on first. Trust me.
And also, when you guys go into the lounge, lock
Go
the
to roll a
doors.
perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Lock the doors if you go into the lounge. Please.
All right.
Listen to me.
You could explain why. Rahima's in the rent lounge.
I have a pistol.
I rolled 14.
All right. All right. I'll trust you guys, I guess.
I rolled
I don't
15.
no idea what's
I
going
rolled
on.
15.
Oh, you rolled perception?
We both rolled perception.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Is that what I said? Persuasion. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, but mine is still +2.
So
So,
you
Oh,
just
I got a
whatever that
natural
roll
20. I got
was.
24 for persuasion.
Well, you have a +4, so 18. We're just gonna use the first roll you did.
Okay. It wouldn't be 18. It'd be... Well, I mean, I guess that worked, so...
my perception and
Oh,
it'd be 16.
persuasion are
The
both.
other one's plus less, so... perception is like +2, so it'd be more like 16. Or
My
16.
perception and persuasion are both +2, so I can just keep that.
All right. So, Rosinini believes you. And all right, I guess we'll go put on spacesuits. Those things are heavy to walk around here with.
Yeah, I know, but I think it'll be worth it in the end.
All right.
Just remember, lock the lounge doors. Oh, hand them a weapon.
Oh,
'Cause-
yeah.
yeah.
I do have this weapon bag. Kind of forgot about that. Take a pistol.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna want
Alright.
it.
Just don't turn on us.
She grabs a pistol, and Jerome walks up and, Can I have the assault rifle?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. More my thing.
Just don't turn on us, please.
So
Why would I turn on you?
do you happen to have any medical supplies with you, or do we got to go into the medic place to get that?
It depends on what kind of medical supplies you have. We have an emergency kit in almost every room. But any of the like advanced stuff, you need to go into the medic room.
Okay, Rahima's pretty hurt, and I'm not doing so well myself, so we might need some of the
If
more advanced supplies.
if Rahima is the monster, if Rahima is turned into a monster by the time you guys are in there, just be careful and lock the doors.
All right, will do.
Don't turn into a monster.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, good
They
luck.
start heading towards the door that was locked, heading it to that goes straight to the life support room.
Is that? Oh, that's where they're going.
Yeah, because they were gonna put on the space suits. So they have to go into life support to get the space
Yeah.
suits.
Right.
Yeah, so they head to the door that was locked with that stuff covering the windows. And as they put their hand on the console to open the door, similar to the one that was in the life support one, where it kind of like stopped a little bit and it was like kind of forcing its way open, this one slowly begins to open now. And when it finally opens, it has that gooey, stringy stuff like being pulled apart from it, and it's thick. And a body just drops and slams onto the ground. It was seemingly like sitting up against the door, and its arm was kind of reached out as if it was trying to reach for the handprint to open the door. And it is Tarek.
Yes, I knew it. Maybe I shouldn't be saying yes to that, but
Can I have an
And
assault
he
rifle?
seems very like very pale, and like all of his meat and fat and all that stuff was just kind of drained away from him. Like he's very, very skinny.
So that's
wait, he's dead, right? Like, or appears to be at the very least.
Not moving
Okay.
from what you can see,
so the stuff kind of like drained him.
seemingly.
Okay.
Okay, well, can I have a more powerful weapon? Like,
The only other weapon is the shotgun that he has.
I'll take the shotgun.
Just hold on to the pistol for now.
I want the shotgun.
You don't need a shotgun
Hey,
right
wait,
now.
you don't have
Pistol
any weapons.
is
Eli,
a lot faster.
you don't have any weapons because you gave me your pistol.
I gave you a different pistol that I pulled out of the bag. I have the weapons bag. It's full
You
of
did?
pistols
Okay.
and guns. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you.
No, I have my
I thought that
pistol.
you threw me your
No,
pistol.
I grabbed a pistol out of the bag and threw it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I don't want to touch him, but I'm gonna take a closer look at him.
All right, go ahead and roll perception.
Was Jerome in here to see this, or had he left? Or, like,
Yeah, it was both Rosini and Jerome. They kind of like stepped back.
they
and
walked
they're-
through and he dropped, right? Yeah. Okay.
No, they were going to.
Oh,
But as the door
and then he just
opened and
dropped.
he dropped in like into the cryo crew cabin,
I see.
and then they kind of all just stepped back, staring at it, kind of in shock.
Did you say perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
21.
Not natural.
I think it's 22.
This is 21.
I got a 19 plus 2. It says 21.
On mine? Oh, it hasn't actually loaded on mine. That's why. Okay. As you kind of bend down and try to take a closer look, you can't get that close because it's almost like a cocoon of this gooey stuff surrounding him. But yeah, he's not breathing.
Okay. Tarek's dead.
Tarek is dead.
Rosini and Jerome. All right. That's convincing.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go through the lounge to get to the life support.
Yeah. We did the same. This gooey hallway is no good.
Just be careful.
All right. Well, good luck.
Same to you.
See you whenever we see you, hopefully.
Hopefully you.
And they head
see
out the
us.
north door.
Okay. Well, we still need to get the medic supplies, so trudge on, I suppose.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So you guys are heading towards the medic room?
Yeah.
All right. Once again, the red lights are still flashing. And again, still occasionally the ship's AI. Oxygen levels depleting.
Still, that's not a good sign.
50%.
Whoa!
Not a good sign.
It has been a while, and there are still 2 leaks that are not fixed.
It went
Okay.
down. It went down
So there
that
are
much.
still 2 leaks.
It went down that much,
Yeah.
and
It's
like
been a while.
yeah, but like it went down a
Yeah.
lot.
There's leaks.
That's 30.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to the medic room?
Yeah, one of the leaks was through there anyway, right?
Yeah, Hall 9, which is the hallway leading to the medic room.
So we got multiple things to check up on right now.
Okay, so as you guys open the door, flashing red lights, and still that silhouette of someone or something all the way down at the far end, right in front of the medic room door.
I don't like that.
And Paul, because of your dark vision, you can make out slightly more detail. They are not looking towards you. They are. You can. It's their back that you see.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Jonathan. They're not looking towards us. Their back is facing us.
Well, I don't think we can sneak past them. We're wearing these bulky suits.
We've
And
got
he's
guns.
right at the end of the hallway. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? Here, and I'm gonna hand you the shotgun.
Gonna say, and then I'll say, well, you can double pistol.
Wait, can I? Is that something that?
I'll say yes, but you'll have disadvantage.
Oh, so no, I'll pass. Wait, does that mean I can fire twice?
Yes.
But I have disadvantage. That's interesting. I'll stick with the one pistol without disadvantage.
Okay,
Honestly.
so I'll just put it in your bag.
For now. Yeah, do you want to... Wait, do you want the shotgun right now? Okay, do you want to lead the way since you...
No.
But you have a shotgun. Because you...
Fine.
Okay, after you.
After you. No. Okay. I start walking.
All right. So as you guys start walking closer, with this thing it's about 60 feet away.
I'm just gonna call out, say like, hello.
As you say that, again, this is really far. It's hard to see, but the shoulder kind of twitches a little bit as you say that.
Oh yeah, that thing's a monster.
And then it just kind of slowly it's leaning backwards until eventually just slams against the ground, and then it starts shaking violently.
The same seizure thing.
Oh, I forgot, but I do have proficiency with guns, right? Like that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, is that added to the score, or is that something I...
Yeah, that's what the +2 is that you're getting.
Okay,
Otherwise, it
I
would be
see.
plus nothing.
Got it.
Yeah, because it's your dexterity, which you have a +0 modifier for dexterity,
Oh, no.
and then your +2 proficiency.
Definitely should have made that higher, but oh well.
So yeah, as you guys are getting closer, and then you can see there is more of this black goo dripping from the ceiling onto whoever this is. and then all of a sudden, just this big clump just smacks onto the ground with a thud on top of this person.
That's not a person.
And you can see it's kind of wiggling and squirming around and almost wrapping itself around this person. And then it slowly kind of stands up with black tendrils of whatever this is pushing itself off the ground as it doesn't even use its hands to stand up. And slowly turns around as you see these two kind of red eyes just staring into you.
That thing is the king of all of them.
And it's just limping with black goo and bits of it just dripping off of it onto the ground as it's slowly sludging its way over towards you. And that's where we're going to pause for today.
Okay.
Cliffhanger. That was awesome. I am scared.
Cool.
I don't want to sleep at night. Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to this first episode of the podcast name, the Mythic Tales podcast.
Yeah, that
It's gonna
one.
take me a while to learn that name. Thank you everyone for listening. Go check us out on anywhere that you get podcasts from, hopefully. If we're not on there, we're trying. Go follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. And we will see all of you in the continuation of the arc.
Yep.
See you next time.
Bye.